on in 2012 with the European Commission.
What we realized is that none of the technology that was in the market at the time was actually fit for purpose. We weren't going to be able to build the kind of applications that were necessary to run real-world financial services. You need speed, you need security, you need confidentiality, you need the ability to easily build applications using the same sort of programming languages that companies are used to develop in, and not a specialized language. Catalyst Network was built not from a fork of an existing technology, but actually we integrated the entire stack of technologies and to create something different.
Web 3.0 is ultimately going to be underpinned by DLT and blockchain. So being able to cope with this new Web 3 world where we create all of this very sensitive data is hugely important. And DLT and blockchain plays such a vital part of that, because what it ultimately does is give us control of our own data.
And so we built Catalyst Network to be able to facilitate the revolution that's going to take place in Industry 4.0. Right now we have about 5 billion devices connected to the internet. In a few years' time, that's going to go to 55 billion. How are you going to track all of that additional activity? We're going to need decentralized systems rather than centralized systems. So the intelligence has to move from the center back out to the edges. When we talk to customers about what they needed in data security, they told us that they needed a much more secure way to store our data and to be able to share that data more securely and more easily than current centralized frameworks, especially personal data and especially mission-critical data. Interoperability, I think, is a key issue for the distributed ledger industry and blockchain and computing in general. We built Catalyst as a network that can easily interact with others because we're building it on industry standard technologies that are any programmer that can program in .NET can actually build applications that can run in a decentralized way and then easily connect to other kinds of applications that are also built in .NET languages. So interoperability is key. Existing distributed ledger technologies are very good at a ledger. But actually, in the real world, we need to be able to work with all kinds of file types, not just account balances. Needed to be able to efficiently store all kinds of media files within a distributed ledger system. So actually, we built Catalyst in order to facilitate that, so that you can store not just records of transactions or accounts, but you could actually store rich media files, photographs, movies, songs. And that's important because that enables a very efficient process of tracking the digital rights and the rights management for all kinds of artists, so that ultimately the artists can retain more of the value of what they produce.